By now, you've likely heard the news that Al Pacino will be a brand new father at the ripe old age of 83. But, well, that's nothing when you hear the backstory about his new baby mama, Noor Alfallah. Now, she's definitely got a thing for men who are on their last legs. Now, we did a little digging in this woman. Well, she's actually a serial senior citizen That's right. She goes to those senior citizen homes in Hollywood, knocks on every door until she finds herself a dad. Or a daddy, what is it called? A dad for her uterus, whatever. You know what I mean? Now, she's been around the block, and if they ain't knocking on the death's door, well, she's not actually interested. You won't believe some of the names we've dug up here, but it's a lot of the guys that, well, they're from like the black and white era of Hollywood. Oh, God, what a girl. Anyway, she's secured herself the bag with Al Pacino's baby. She's actually 8 months pregnant, so it'll be here anytime. And before I reveal all the men she's hooked up with, or senior citizens, I just want to share that there are some days that I hate like the news that I have to report on, and then there are days like this where I jump out of bed with a smile on my face because this is something few know about, but everyone will need to know because it's hilarious. And well, her intentions to get rich from Hollywood A-listers of yesteryear, well, it's so blatantly obvious that we just have to call her out. I mean, if it was Brad Pitt or Jude Law, no one would say smack, but half these guys are nearly in the grave already. All right, my name is Michael McCrudden. This is Famous News. Wherever you watch these videos, be sure to give us a follow. Remember, we're an independent news organization, so we're asking for support. As long as you follow or subscribe, be it Rumble, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, we post these everywhere. Follow along for daily videos. Well, let's just get into it. Now, Al Pacino's seen better days, but just like his pal Robert De Niro, well, he's still full of life down below. Now, both men, they've got much younger women pregnant in recent months. Now, Robert De Niro, he actually met his new girl, Tiffany Chen, on a movie set. It was The Intern. And if you watch the very last scene, he's doing a bit of yoga in the park. Well, the yoga instructor is actually Tiffany Chen. They must have hit it off after wrapping the film, and he liked what he saw. He decided to wife her up. Although they're not married, he just got her pregnant and is dating her. Still, whatever. Good for him. Now, on the other hand, we have Al Pacino's girl, Noor, and in this instance, I feel like she found him. Now, she has a lengthy history of going out of her way to charm the elderly and, well, start whining and dining them into a relationship. Now, her list of exes, they include billionaire Nicholas Berggruen. Now, he's not that old. He's actually 61 years old right now. She was dating him just a couple years ago. He was like 59, so that's not bad. He's just a few years older than Elon Musk, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Previous to this, she was seen hooking up with none other than Mick Jagger. Now, he's 79 currently, but at the time, she was 22 years old and he was 74, right? That guy's so skinny, it would be like making love to a skeleton, who's probably got some good moves down there. He's still youthful in spirit, so that one's not as bad as the next. The icing on the cake, though, she was spotted on a date with Clint Eastwood. And at the time, well, he was 28. Sorry. When he was at the ripe old age of 88 and she was 25. Ugh. Why does grilled cheese sandwiches come to mind? Their skin? The skin down there? Could you imagine? You know, like kissing my grandma. Kissing my mother's weird. It's like going the whole way. Ugh. Now, you gotta love this picture of her spotted with Clint Eastwood. I mean, what the hell on earth was he doing even driving the car? He looks like the crypt keeper. So who is Noor? Well, she's actually from Beverly Hills and she studied film and theater at UCLA. And I got a theater and film degree myself. Let me tell you, it doesn't get you many jobs outside of working at Wendy's. Anyway, she does have a few acting credits on her IMDb page, but she has more lists of men that she's dated in Hollywood than projects she's worked on. She's also got posts on Instagram with her mother, who looks like she's right out of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So perhaps the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Now, Noor is currently 8 months pregnant, and she will be entitled to child custody long after Al Pacino leaves this earth. I mean, that kid will grow up, they'll make a new Godfather, maybe he'll even get cast in the role, and then her UCL degree and her fraternizing with the elderly will have all paid off. She's also currently blowing up on Instagram. Last night I checked out her account. She had 25,000 followers, but today she's at 50K. And as news spreads about this pregnancy, well, the sky is the limit. So Al Pacino pulled off another historic W at the end of his career. It's got to be near the end, right? I think The Irishman was like Al Pacino, Pesci, and Robert De Niro and Scorsese kind of saying, we know it's coming to the end, but doesn't mean they can't get a few shots in there before they leave us, right? Good for the guys, good for the girls, sad for the baby. I mean, she knows he's not going to have a father. I guess he can watch all the films, all the interviews, and AI. Maybe they'll bring him back. Anyways, guys, that's it for this news story. I think it's hilarious. Let me know if you support Noor and her decision to sleep with the next to dead. Is it good that she's getting the bag? Do you think her intentions are right? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. She is 29, right? And women, when they start getting close to 30, that biological clock, it's ticking. She's like, I'll take anyone who's got an Oscar. Right? Mick Jagger. Yeah, I'm sure he's got some Grammys. All right, I'll see you guys in another video.